Welcome to Travel Smart, the insider's travel guide from Independent TV.
This is the series where we share our take on the best destinations to visit, as well as the most sustainable ways to explore the world.
In this episode, we're looking at the hustle and bustle of urban life with our City Breaks guide. Pablo Picasso's sunny Andalusian hometown of Malaga is a wonderful city, and it's had a busy 2023, celebrating its famous sun. The young Picasso spent the first 10 years of his life in Malaga. It's not surprising the city is a haven for art fans. For a taste of modern-day Malaga's thriving art world beyond Picasso, don't miss the lively street art scene in Soho, and galleries such as the Centro de Arte Contemporaneo or the Museo Carmen Thyssen. Malaga's historic centre is crammed with wonderful food stops, from down-to-earth tapas bars to cafes churning out fresh churros, and creatively reimagined Andalusian kitchens. And then wind up on the Playa de la Malagueta, the city's main beach. It stretches several kilometres east from the port and is punctuated with some select restaurants and chiringuitos.
Cities are constantly changing spaces, so even if you've been to a particular city before, a repeat visit can deliver a very different experience.
Paris is gearing up for a massive 2024 as the Olympics and Paralympics come to the city. Beach volleyball at the feet of the Eiffel Tower, archery and para-archery at Les Invalides, and fencing in the newly restored Grand Palais means the city will look very different.
Get in ahead of the busy season with a spring break to Athens and have the ancient wonders of the world more or less to yourself.
A visit in April or May will still be warm, with easier access to the ancient Greek marvels and great Mediterranean food.
Prague can feel as though it's caught in time. The Czech capital is a perfect fairy tale European city with a blend of Gothic and Renaissance architecture, but change is afoot. The Vltava quayside between Naplavka and Rasinova has become a new cultural hub with cafes, galleries and bars.
Travel to Poland continues to get better, and with it comes great opportunities to see more of the country. Krakow is Poland's second city and very different to Warsaw. Alongside the city's historic buildings from the 16th century is Nowa Huta, a sprawling concrete complex on the outskirts of Krakow dating back to the 1940s. It was designed as the ultimate proletarian city. Krakow is a wonderful way to see Poland and Europe's fluctuations. Vienna is a romantic winter city, but there's plenty on offer in the summer too. The Summer Night Concert is a free event from the Wiener Philharmoniker in the glorious landscape gardens of the Schönbrunn Palace, while the Donauwind Selfest is a free 3-day festival held on the Danube that features multiple stages and hundreds of hours of music, from rock to rap and all things in between. All holidays require a degree of planning, but with City Breaks, choosing your moment can make all the difference. Jet2 City Breaks offer a range of hotels and great flight times, so you can really take your pick. As well as return flights and accommodation, you'll get 22 kilograms of baggage and 10 kilograms of hand luggage in your atoll-protected package. A city break is often a weekend getaway, but in most cases, it's usually better to travel midweek. Not only does it help with costs, as hotels and travel tends to be less expensive between Tuesday and Thursday, but you'll also find that bars, restaurants and sites are nicely busy, rather than crowded. Some cities are quieter on the weekends too, with many places of interest closed on the Sunday and Monday. Make sure you plan before you pick your moment. Also, picking your moment can mean the time of year. Some cities are a completely different proposition to the one you visited before, just because of the season. Visiting early winter can mean catching winter markets and different types of buzz in the run-up to Christmas in cities like Rome, Vienna and Berlin. While companies like Jet2 City Breaks will have plenty of winter sunspots that will be less busy than during the summer.
This this is the part of the show where we tackle your burning travel questions. And since we're talking all about city breaks today, we're going to start off with one about luggage, because lots of our readers are very interested to know what you should pack for a city break, how much luggage you should take, should you check in any luggage? Now, Simon, what's your take on that?
I always want to get the maximum out of any city break, so therefore I just take one very simple piece of cabin baggage. I can turn up at any airport. I know this is going to go on. It slips very neatly under the seat in front of me, so I never have one of those arguments about whether there's enough space. And I know I'm just going to be able to get straight off the plane and head into the city. And it's got all you need. You just need a quick change of clothes, toiletries, a couple of guidebooks. That's all you need. What do you think?
It looks a little bit small to me. I don't know. What are you doing if it's a cold city break that we're going on?
Well, you just wear a jacket, whatever you need. It's all fine. And furthermore, the less that you actually carry on board the plane, the better it is for the planet.
OK, and we do love that. So, OK, we can agree on one thing. We have got a question from Adrienne about Rome. She's going for 3 nights and she wants to know, where does she start with sightseeing? What are the big things she needs to tick off?
Of course, the big hitters are always great. That's the Colosseum, the Pantheon, this amazing structure, now a Christian church. You've also got the Vatican, St. Peter's, the Sistine Chapel. But also it's really important to explore some of the beautiful little churches. So Santa Maria del Popolo is a favourite of mine, as well as San Ignacio. And crucially, I would also recommend a fantastic place if you're off to Fiumicino Airport to fly out. There's an astonishing archaeological site called Ostia Antica, which is almost a kind of version of Pompeii, very close to the airport. So you go and have a look at it, then you just hop in a cab and go to the airport.
Wonderful. Well, there you go, Adrienne. I hope that's given you some ideas for your trip to Rome. And that's all the time we've got for this episode of Travel Smart on Independent TV. Be sure to tune in for the next episode, which you can watch on our website, on the Independent mobile app, or on your smart TV.
And of course, for all the latest travel news, reviews and advice, go to independent.co.uk/travel. And why don't you have a listen to my daily independent travel podcast?